Welcome back to Hear Me Out. I'm Dee,
I'm E.
and today is just full of nonsense. Speaking of nonsense, this video is about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle and how supposedly Prince Harry won something over Meghan. What did he win?
But the decision to keep the kids out of the two Netflix shows was not Meghan's idea, but instead her husband Harry's. The Duke of Sussex, who grew up in England with his older brother Prince William, is keen to keep his kids out of the public gaze. A source told The Sun on Sunday, Harry and Meghan have not always agreed on how much they should expose their children to the media, but in this case, Harry has clearly won. This comes after reports that Meghan was keen on having their children by their side when stepping back into the limelight. Last year, The Sun reported, quote, Meghan wants to move back into the public life with Archie and Lilibet by her side. Repetitive. An insider told the paper at the time that the couple have different ideas on parenting and that Harry has been very affected by his public upbringing.
I mean, of
That's
course.
concerning if that's true.
Yeah, because that sounds like a conversation you have with someone before you marry them and have kids. Which is why
Yeah.
I find it to be preposterous. I don't think this is true. It just doesn't sound like a rational thing, especially given that, like, by all accounts and by Harry's own words, they were in line. They were like, on the same page about certain
Mhm.
things. But I can definitely understand why he would, have complete, like, anti-public personas for the children. That makes a lot of sense. I know that, like, it was difficult, um based on, like, his memoir. It was very difficult for him and William being constantly harassed and hounded by paparazzi and all that while they were growing up. So it makes sense.
I'm gonna be contrarian. This sounds just like something somebody's Duchess would do. I mean, I'm thinking, okay, Prince Harry wouldn't want that because, like you said, the way that they grew up.
Mhm.
But Megs over here grew up in the States, paparazzi, fame, all celebrities are basically out with their kids for the most part.
Mhm.
So what better way to bring attention to yourself than displaying your family? I feel like this is very much like the J-Lo video that we did. Guys, if you haven't checked out all our J-Lo videos, please do. They're trying to, or she might be trying to sell us how happy they are that they moved to the States,
Oh.
how how much they don't need the royal family, like how much they're thriving over here. Like, look at our children, they're well, adjusted, they're
Mhm.
happy kids. So, they want to display that thing. So I think that's Meg's trying to make some dough, but at the same time, it's her life, and her life are her kids and her husband, and I guess entertaining and gardening and eating and cooking and whatever else everybody else does. But she's romanticizing it for some reason. I'm like, okay, Martha Stewart, we get it. We all do that on an everyday basis. I got to cook, I got to clean, I got a garden, not really, but I got a landscaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. I have no contrarian words for you because I watched a TikTok this morning that I found to be very enlightening. And I took a screenshot of the woman because I wanted to make sure that I remembered her name properly. It
Mhm.
is uh Snea Meestry, Sneha, last name Meestry. So she's on TikTok and she does videos on the royal family, in particular about the way that people seem to have this very hypocritical stance on certain royal couples. So she mentioned this morning in her video how, for the fans of the Sussexes, if you return certain behaviors and certain negative comments about Meghan and about Harry, if you turn around and you spew some of the same thing against other royal members, you're not doing anything any better than those people. So
Mhm.
I thought, that makes a lot of sense, because although I try not to bring William and Kate into things, because at the end of the day, they're all very different people, I want to move forward in a much more positive light. So we are going to, as always, agree to disagree.
Mhm.
I don't believe this article. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people who are going to agree, and plenty of people who are going to be like, yeah, he is right. Because, of course, he is right. And that's great. You guys believe that. I'm going to be over here having my own beliefs and leaving it at peace.
Well, I will say this. I'm glad that the kids are not going to be a part of it.
Yeah, for sure.
We know that Prince Harry dealt with his certain things. We see how Hollywood kids are treated here in the States. So, they're antagonized, they're followed. I don't think that's conducive to, growing up in a healthy, safe environment.
Yeah.
So, especially with the parents that they have. So, it's
Mhm.
Meg's and Prince Harry. Of course, they'll have like people following them and things like that.
Mhm.
So, if they can be far removed, away from all the drums,
Yeah,
just being kids, I'm there for it.
I agree.
That's the nicest thing I can say.
Well,
Go
look
on
at
here
you.
trying to make me grow up and seem immature. Yes, guys, I am immature. I don't like the Duchess. I why D, go check out our other videos. I'm not gonna hash it out here again since D is all grown up in this video. And I feel like she's gonna be grown up in future videos. So now I
Yeah.
can't be as petty as I wanna be. And I don't like it.
Ma'am, you are welcome to be as petty as you would like to be. And I can, in a very, mature fashion, tell you how wrong you are. It is okay. That will continue.
We'll agree to disagree. We also have social media, which they'll tell you about.
We're on TikTok and Instagram. Hear me out, DNE. So make sure you guys like, follow, share, comment. You can also listen to the videos in podcast format via YouTube Music and Spotify.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.